Today, I'm testing whether ChatGPT or an AI coloring page generator can recreate pages from a best-selling coloring book. Each AI gets 3 pages, and whichever recreates them better wins. But before we start, which one are you betting on? Comment ChatGPT in the comment section if you think ChatGPT will win this round, or comment generator if you think the coloring generator takes this. Let's start with the easiest page. This is the first page from the best-selling book. Simple character, clean outline, big coloring spaces. Should be easy. But sometimes AI completely messes up even the easiest thing. So let's see if ChatGPT can recreate this. I'll ask ChatGPT to generate a coloring page in the same style. So I'm saying, generate a cute cartoon owl sitting on a small tree branch, centered position, large round eyes with tiny pupils, small triangular beak, 2 ear tufts, big round belly, short rounded wings with simple feather lines, small feet gripping the branch, children's coloring book style, minimal detail, large space for coloring. It should have thick uniform lines, smooth curves, hand-drawn cartoon look, no shading, no gray, no color, white background. Let's see what it does. Okay, the preview just loaded and this is either going to look really good or really cursed. Not bad. I mean, the lines look clean, no distortions, and if we try to compare it with this, it kind of tried, but the eyes are bigger here, even though I explicitly told it tiny pupils. Still, this might work. Let's give it an 8 out of 10. Now, is the generator's turn. I'm simply copying the same prompt and I'm going to put it in this AI coloring page generator right here. So this particular AI generator has different level of complexity which you can tweak. I'm going to set the difficulty level as children. The dimension, I can make it a square, and I'll just generate one batch. Let's see what happens. Alright, this took about the same generation time as ChatGPT, but something looks already strange. Okay, interesting. The lines are thicker, but the character looks slightly off. I mean, if we should put it side by side with this, you can tell there's something different. And it sort of feels like the head is sinking into the body. There is no really sculpted head look like we have in this one. The pupils are also large as well, even though I requested for small pupils. Anyways, this is still printable though, so I will give this a 7 out of 10. So after round 1, ChatGPT takes the lead. So ChatGPT is 1, generator 0. But honestly, the generator result looks really good on its own. It's just that in comparison to what we are trying to recreate, it looks quite different. But before we move on, who do you think wins this round 2? Now, let's try something a bit more challenging. This page has a character, it has background and a little bit of detail. Let's see if the AIs can handle that. Starting with ChatGPT again, I would use a slightly more detailed prompt. Generate a cute cartoon coloring page of a small bear wearing a raincoat and boots, holding a polka dot umbrella in the rain, standing next to a box of kittens with an adopt me sign. Background with a simple brick wall, leafy bushes, flowers, grass, and falling raindrops. Children's coloring book style. Cute rounded characters with dot eyes and tiny nose, lots of small decorative details, clean black outline, thick uniform lines, smooth hand-drawn coloring book look. No color, no shading, white background, and generates. Okay, something already looks wrong in the preview. Some of the raindrops are not fully drawn well, which makes it that people are not going to be able to color that. Also, there's like an incomplete outline at the part where the umbrella is, so the bricks do not go all the way, which is not really excellent when you're trying to create coloring books. Not good enough. Also, when we try to make a comparison with this one, this has sort of like a 3D background, which is completely different from this one. I mean, come on. So for this one, I'm going to give ChatGPT a 6 out of 10. Now the generator, same concept, every other thing remains the same, and generate. Honestly, I can't even tell if this is going to be amazing or terrible. Interesting. I mean, the lines look bolder, cleaner, and within the frame, the outlines look really okay. It really does feel hand drawn. You can see like the inconsistency in the lines, which gives it that feel like it was something that was hand drawn. And even though the animal is facing right, whereas the original image is facing left, I still think this is really cute, and honestly, it could pass for its own coloring image. I think I'd even like it better than the original image. I'll give this one an 8.5 out of 10. That means the generator takes round 2, ChatGPT 1, generator 1. So right now it's tied. Which one are you leaning towards? ChatGPT or the AI generator? Because the next round decides everything. Now it's time for the hardest page. This one has multiple elements and more detail. Whichever AI recreates this better wins the entire challenge. Let's start with ChatGPT. I'll write a more detailed prompt and let's see what it comes up with. So I'm saying generate a cute farm garden coloring page. And this time I am even giving it a prompt based on the positioning I want. So I'm saying at the center, a small round cartoon farmer character with dot eyes harvesting vegetables, holding a carrot beside a small wagon filled with pumpkins and vegetables. On the right side is a tiny chick wearing a small hat standing next to a watering can. The background right is a cozy farmhouse with a tiled roof window, hanging lamp and a door with a paw print sign. The left side is a large apple tree with apples hanging from the branches and bushes with small flowers. Underneath, the foreground has rows of garden soil with pumpkins and plants growing. It's a children's coloring book style, cute characters, simple faces, lots of small garden details, filling the scene, clean black outline, vector line art, uniform lines, hand-drawn cartoon look, no color, no shading, white background. Alright, generating the page. This one actually took a very short time to generate, which usually means two things. Either it understood the prompt so swiftly and it's really good, or really broken. Okay, this is way far from what I expected and way far from the image we're trying to recreate. The character looks good, but this part here looks unfinished. You can see an outline in the middle of the sky. You can see this here too, and you can see even the paw print sign was shaded, even though I requested no shading. And lastly, it is completely different from what we are aiming for. You can see what we're aiming for, and this is what we get. I mean, even the tires are shaded, which is not supposed to be. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Now, it's the generator's final chance. If it beats ChatGPT, it wins the challenge. So I'm pasting the exact same prompt, and this time I'm going to leave the difficulty level as toddler because the image in itself already has a lot of details. I'll leave every other thing the same, and I'm going to click generate. All right, this is the one that decides everything, and honestly, I wasn't expecting this result. Okay, hold on. I still don't understand why it keeps switching the position. When I say left, it puts it right. When I say right, it puts it left. But aside that, this actually looks pretty good. I mean, if you look at the outlines on its own, the outlines are really good. You can see there are no grayscales. There are no shading at all. It got the exact thing we're asking for. The apple tree, everything in the position, but this time just switched behind. And I like the fact that the outlines are even way thicker than the original. And if you look at it, the only difference is the person pushing the wheelbarrow, of which I never really stated who was pushing the wheelbarrow. I just said a farmer. But aside that, I really, really like this. And I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10, which means that the winner is the AI coloring generator. But honestly, ChatGPT really surpassed my expectations. And for that, I would give it a thumbs up. By the way, if you want to check out this AI tool, I've left the link in the description. You want to click it and go check it out.